They might be dressed in camouflage, but these are highly sought after naval engineers. They're supporting the Royal Marines of 539 Assault Squadron on exercise in Scotland.
It's looking after the maintenance, making sure the boats are fit for purpose, ready to leave on the next part of the exercise as we move our way down through the lochs. Any craning operations, as you see, we'll bring a boat, we'll lift a craft out of the water, service it, put it back in the water, and then just keep rolling that through, making sure that everything is serviceable.
Craning a 5-ton boat out of the loch in sub-zero temperatures is a challenge itself. That's without factoring in they'll need to make the repairs on the loch side. This exercise is very much about the Royal Navy and Royal Marines working together. For the Marine Engineers and Weapon Engineers, many of them have spent their working lives on ships, making this a very different environment to work in.
Once we deploy, we become a team as such. Back at Royal Marine Tamar, we're slightly segregated, we're in different buildings, we don't see a great deal of each other, but once we're out in the field, we work side by side, obviously then coxing in the craft and us fixing them if there's any breakdowns. It's a bit of an eye-opener really. The last one of these I did in the UK was on Joint Warrior last April. I think mainly it's just getting used to living in the field and not being able to shower for a little while and live off ration packs.
They're in the middle of the 2-week-long exercise Raging Torrent. And as the offshore raiding craft prepare to move into Fort Augustus, there's time for a boat swap.
Orc 12 had a vibration in the port side, I guess obviously in the shaft line. We can't do any inspections in water, we've got to lift it out. So we're going to be pulling that out, looking at that. At the same time, we've got Orc 10 that needs to go back in, and we'll be creating, and we just lifted Orc 10 back into the water.
The engineers move with the squadron's forward support base along the lochs and rivers of Scotland until the end of the exercise later this week. Rebecca Ricks, Forces News in Loch Ness.